Hey guys, today I have a card trick tutorial for you for a trick that I've known how to do for a very long time. This is probably one of my first card tricks that I properly learned, one of the most powerful card tricks that I learned early on. Chris Pratt popularised this card trick very recently on the Graham Norton Show. He performed it to Will.i.am. If you haven't seen his performance, I'll link it down in the description, but it was really funny, very cool. And it just reminded me, like, hey, I know how to do that trick, I should really do a video on it. And I've been meaning to for a while, but really I needed a spectator in the performance for you guys to really give you the full effect. So I've been waiting, but luckily my friends Chris and Owen were over here the other day. As you know, we were doing some filming, and I had Owen as my spectator, Chris was behind the camera, and we actually did a performance of this trick for you guys. So enjoy that right now. Alright guys, I'm here with Owen, and we're going to do a little card trick. Owen, just say stop whenever you like.
Stop.
Right, take that card, show the camera, show everyone at home, don't show me. Alright, and then just place it back on there. Okay. And we're going to lose that, give you one last peek. Going to lose that into the pack, just like so. Alright, now finding cards is quite difficult once they've been lost in the pack. Because like there's obviously 52 cards in a pack, so the chances of me getting Owen's card at random is quite low really. But I'm going to try it for you guys, but bear in mind I might get it wrong. So I think if you give me like a leeway of 5 cards, that would still
that'd be quite impressive.
It'd still be alright, not a bad effort. So after all that shuffling, I reckon Owen's card is about 37 cards down. So I'm going to cut about what I hope is 37 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Okay. Hopefully one of these 5 is Owen's. Alright. Can you hold it at hand like a table for me?
Yeah.
Right. Was it this one?
No.
Okay. This one?
No.
Oh, great start. This one?
No. Neither of them. Is that it?
I mean, it was meant to be one. Okay. I think you've missed it. We'll go again. This one?
No.
Just to double check, because
Yeah.
I really think like it must be one of these. No?
No. Neither of them.
Right, improv. I'm going to improvise on the spot here. Holding a hand like you're going to pinch something.
Okay.
We'll try something. Right. Hold on to these cards.
Okay.
Yeah. Check this out. Watch. 1 card. Was that your card?
I don't know.
I had to take it.
No way. Yeah, that was it.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that trick. Let's get into it.
That was good, man.
Alright, very quickly before we get started, there is one sleight of hand move that you sort of need to know before you can do this effect, and that move is called the glide. Now I do have a tutorial for this move that will be linked in the cards and in the description, so please do go and check that out. But the glide basically enables you to show a card on the bottom, and then when you deal a card down, which apparently is the bottom card, it's a different one, okay? So that's what the glide looks like. I do have a tutorial for it, as I say, so please go and learn it, and then come back to this tutorial and you're going to be able to execute this trick yourself. So you need a card selected. We're going to go with the 2 of spades for this one, and you need to control the selected card, the 2 of spades, to the 3rd position of the deck. So 2 cards on top, the 2 of spades needs to go right here. I'm going to get it there using a Herman pass and then an overhand shuffle. So the card goes in halfway, wherever the spectator wants. Get a break on top of the selection, Herman pass it to the top, and then I'm going to overhand shuffle 2 cards on top, so now it's in 3rd position, and then you're going to in-jog a card on the overhand shuffle, finish the shuffle, okay, and then use my thumb, get a pull up, get a break, and then I'm going to cut all the other cards to the top, which will bring that 2 of spades to 3rd position. If you want more advice on how to control cards, of course, I do have a tutorial on basic card controls and the Herman Pass, which I use there. Links in the cards and in the description once again. But I'll really leave it up to you to how you want to control that card, because I'm guessing a lot of you will know how to do that by watching all my previous videos. So let's get into what to do once you've got it into that position. Alright, so while you've been controlling that card, you have been talking to the spectator about how difficult it is to actually find a card once it's lost in the pack. This is the sort of pattern that I use. So I usually go with, you know, being a magician is actually quite difficult. There's 52 cards in a deck. The probability of me getting your card at random is obviously quite low, it's 1 in 52. So there is a bit of skill needed to find a card again, right? And I'm saying all this while I'm controlling the card to third position. Once I've got it there, I bring in this idea that if I get within 5 cards of their card, that's reasonably impressive, okay? You got quite close. And you ask them a question, you know, is that going to be impressive? They'll usually say, that's not too bad, whatever. And while you're doing that, you're just getting the card into sort of the middle, okay? So what I mean by that is, once it's in third position, you're going to cut all those cards to the middle and get a break, okay? And you get a little break right about there, okay? Only a little one. And this is where you can start the next stage of the effect, okay? So try and make it so there's not a big break on the front there. And then just say to the spectator something like, okay, I'm going to get within 5 cards of your card. I'm going to guess your card is about 37 cards down, whatever. Okay, you're just naming a number at random based on how many cards you feel that you got on top here. So you say 37 cards, and then you're going to say you're cutting that many cards off. So I say 37 cards down, and I just take all those cards above the break, place them on the table. Okay, so I'm now back at my stack where the 2 of spades is in third position. From here, you're saying, okay, I said I'd get within 5 cards, right? Watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're just going to count off 5 cards, place all these other cards, take them on top of the deck. We don't need them anymore. So that 2 of spades is still in third position because obviously 3 is in the middle of 5. So no matter how many times you count these cards off, that 2 of spades is always going to be in the middle. Okay. So you're in this position. 2 of spades, third position. You've got 5 cards in your hand face down. Alright, so from here you're going to tell the spectator that you're going to show them the cards one by one, and hopefully when one of them is their card, they're going to be reasonably impressed. So you flip all the cards over and you're going to hold them in sort of an elevated mechanics grip, ready to do the glide in a minute. And you're going to show them the bottom card, which is an indifferent card, it doesn't matter what it is. And you say, was this your card? And they will say no, okay? So, well, hopefully they say no. If they say yes, well, it's reasonably impressive, I suppose, but your trick's gone wrong. Hopefully they say no, and you're then going to turn your hand down, so palm down, and you take that bottom card, strip it off, place it down on the table face down. You're then going to repeat the process, turn your hand palm up, and say, was this your card? Again, they should say no. This is where the glide comes in, because as we know, the 2 of spades is the next card down. Now we don't want them to see the 2 of spades there, so they're going to say, that's not my card. You're going to turn palm down and you're going to execute the glide. So you pull off a card, which is the 2 of spades, not the ace. So I'm expecting everyone should know how to do the glide, like I said. You're just pulling down that ace with these fingers when you turn your hand palm down. The spectator can't see it. So the card that it looks like you're taking off, the bottom card, you're actually taking off the card above it, okay? So you say, was this your card? They say no. You place it down on the table. That's their card, the 2 of spades. From here, you don't want to turn your hand face up again because they will see the same card and that illusion is ruined. So make sure the hand stays face down. Usually I then regrip into a normal mechanics grip and I show them the top card instead. Was this your card? They'll say no, place it down. Then from here, I just take both cards. I take the bottom card in my right hand, top card in my left hand. I show them both at the same time, and I say, were these your cards? They'll say no, and then place them both on top. The reason I show them both at the same time is it means, you know, they're focusing on both cards less, and there's going to be much less chance that they will recognise they've seen this card already, okay? So you're going to gather the 5 cards up, and you're going to act quite surprised that none of the 5 that you identified were their card. This is a moment that you can bring some comedy into it, So you know, if you failed at the trick, you can look really awkward for a minute or whatever. That's what I try to do usually when I do this effect, and it, you know, usually brings a laugh from the spectators. But you don't want to over exaggerate it, but you really want to sell this idea that you really thought one of them was their card. So usually I then say, are you sure you didn't see it there? Let's just try it once more just to make sure your card isn't one of these. Now to remember this time around is the 2 of spades is not in 3rd position, it's 2nd if you're holding the deck face up. Okay, so remember we did the glide on the 2nd card, so this is where the 2 of spades will be now. So this time you're going to take all the cards in the same grip you had last time, an elevated mechanics grip, show them the bottom card and you say, was this your card? They all say no. This time you're going to have to do the glide on the 1st card, because there's the 2 of spades. So when you turn your hand palm down, you do the glide, 2 of spades goes down on the table, it's on the bottom now. You're then going to show them the top card, was this your card? No. Next card, was this your card? And then the final 2, once again you show them together so they don't focus too much on the card they've already seen. No, no, put them all on top. The selected card is now on the bottom of the 5 card stack, and you appear to have shown all the cards twice, and none of them is the spectator's card. Now you're ready for the finale and the finish. So you again act surprised, act really awkward that you've got the trick wrong, and you're then going to ask the spectator to hold their hand out like this, like a pincher. The spectator is going to pinch the 5 cards, and this is how the trick works. Because the selected card is on the bottom, you want them to have the best grip on that card, okay, and less of a grip on all the others, okay. That way, when you slap the cards out of their hand, there's going to be 1 card left, and it's going to be the bottom card, the card they had the best grip on. It's going to appear, it just came out of nowhere, it wasn't in their hand, but now it's the only card that remains. That's where the kicker ending for this effect comes from. So you say, can you hold out your hand like you're going to pinch something, and you're going to fan the cards out a bit, but make sure the bottom card is sticking out most, okay? And that way they're going to have the best grip on it. So fan them out like this. Don't make it like that, because otherwise that looks stupid, right? That looks really fishy. So usually I'll just say, are you sure none of these are your card? That's okay. Holding your hand like you're going to pinch something. I then place the cards in the hand myself, making sure they have the best grip on that, and then I'm ready to go. From here you can just slap the cards, hopefully they'll all fall out of their hand apart from 1. From there you can ask them to turn it over themselves, and they'll be really surprised when they find their selected card, the 2 of spades, the only card left when it wasn't even in the stack of cards that you've shown them twice. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial, guys, and you really have fun with this trick. It's such a good one to perform. Really gets great reactions, and it's such a surprise, as I was saying. When you slap the cards out of their hands, you can get such good reactions from people if you don't let them know it's coming. So I really have fun with this effect. I'm sure you guys are going to as well. So please do tell me in the comments how your reactions go when you perform this. I'll be really interested to know. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, favourite, comment and subscribe. If you want to keep up to date with what's going on my channel, make sure to check out my Twitter, my Instagram, and my website. Links are all in the description down below. So go and check those out for sneak previews of upcoming things and stuff like that. If you haven't seen the videos I've filmed with Aaron and Chris, so you saw them in the performance. If you haven't seen other videos with them, links are in the description and the cards all over my channel. Go and check them out. But I think that's about it, guys. As I said before, check out Spades. I really do appreciate it. It does really mean a lot to me. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do hit that if you enjoyed this video. I really do appreciate that as well. Trying to hit 18k quite soon. So hit the subscribe button, watch these other videos. But other than that, as always, guys, this has been Deception. I'll see you later.